Saberland. Vader's Vault here, showing off another awesome new product from the Vault. We've got, recently this year, some re-releases of our popular sabers, the Hero, the Flex, and the new Vader product. And with the last Vader release, we actually released a new edition of it, the Kyber Edition. Well, it's time to do the same thing with our Flex. So, as in previous runs, we've got our Flex product with the solid delrin chassis and removable battery. And then now we've also got a brand new Kyber Edition Flex model that I can't wait to show you guys, with dual crystal chamber, and talk about some of the options that we're going to offer on it, very similar to what we did with the Vader product. So let me just quickly open the two up, do a quick comparison of the different chassis, and then we'll go into detail of the new Kyber dual crystal chamber. So just like on the previous run, we remove the whole grip now, and you have the access to the removable battery with the ribbon, and turn it over, you have access to the SD card from the sound card, nice thick mass of machine delrin, give it that nice weight and rigidity, and also our 28mm speaker. And on the Kyber chassis, comes off the same way. Remove the whole grip, and we have our dual crystal chamber. That will be dual quartz crystals, and just like on the Vader, we will offer the ability to have them stained in any color if you want to have a different color while the saber's on standby, rather than the default will be the clear crystal, because especially with Plector Pixel, you'll have the ability to have the crystals will match the blade color. So having a clear crystal definitely aids in having a blade matching crystal chamber, but some people like to have that crystal be a specific color while it's on display, like blue or red or what have you, and we do offer that option on the Vader to have the crystals stained so that they stay a certain color. Now let me sort of turn it over so you can see some of the details here. Very similar in layout to the Vader. Some of the details are very similar, especially in the rib cage area here. However, the rest of the saber, we did do some different layout here. We've got a vented area here that allows for back venting from the speaker. Also, there is an Easter egg in the design of the brass shroud. We will probably have a contest on who can spot what the Easter egg is, and give something cool away for that. But it does slide backwards, like on the Vader, to have access to both the recharge port and the SD card for the soundboard. And it will also have places for us to put other things, like a pocket for the Bluetooth module and whatnot. And it sort of clicks into place and clicks back. Still have the 28mm speaker, just like the standard model. So for a nice bassy, loud saber. It does not have the removable battery, so just like on the Vader, crystal chamber sort of takes precedence over having a removable battery, so the battery is tucked away permanently up in the front, so we have all the nice area back here for the removable. And we've got the nice shine through vents here in the back, a little different than the pattern we used on the Vader, but I wanted some nice gill slits for showing the light from the crystals. And we've got some cool detailing on the actual crystal holders. Everything looks really cool when it's lit up. Just like on our Vader Kyber Edition, accessing the electronics is done by sliding back on the brass shroud here. That gives you access to the recharge port, which will also have a delrin kill key supplied with it. So before you operate the saber, you would have to pull the kill key out. If you want to store it for long periods of time, you would put the kill key back in. It just helps keep your battery lasting longer. But that is where you would plug your charger in. This is also where you get access to your SD card. So if you want to make any changes to settings, colors, parameters, sound fonts, that's all done right here through the SD card. Of course, just like any of our other sabers, before you make any changes to your SD card, please make a backup copy on your computer of the original default settings. That way, if something happens, you have a default set to go back to, and you don't have to go looking for it or come to us and ask for it, because it's a time saver for everybody. So when you're done charging Your charger will turn green when it's ready to go. Unplug that. You can either put the kill key back in or turn it on and start playing with it. And just like our other Flex models, the red button is your main activation button. The side tab here is your slide switch for your auxiliary effects or for changing fonts or for color changing models. Pressing both at the same time puts it in color changing mode and allows you to use the spectrum feature to fan through the 16 different colors at the same time and selecting the color that's right for you and your current mood. But this is a slide switch, it is not a push button, so you would slide it back. When the saber's off like it is now, you would slide it back and you can change fonts, or during operation it operates as your blaster effects button or your lockup button, or like I said, your color change button. Alright, so I'm going to put the blade in and get it turned on here for you guys. Alright, as you can see, we got nice bright crystals there, and of course all that nice light shows through in the back. Just like on the Vader, we have a windowed area here for the accent LEDs that you can use with the soundboard, and those can be sequenced as well as the colors chosen for them. In addition to the accent LED window, both crystals are set up to match the blade, so when you do things like flash on clash or blaster blocks, those kind of things, you will get the same reactions. Or with the color changing, like on the Plector Pixel, it will actually change color to match the blade. And get a nice sky blue here. Lock that in, and then of course all that bright lit crystal shows through all the details, reflects off of all of the machined bits inside. Everything on this chassis is machined, so machined aluminum, brass, and delrin here to hold the actual soundboard, keep it isolated from anything metal. And then of course we've got some laser cut stainless steel here for the insert. Lots of detail, lots of areas for the user to actually customize. Lots of places to put inserts. People get creative; they want to, put inlays and stuff in. You can do whatever you want, but tons of detail to catch the eye, catch light, and all, of course, with Vader's Vault quality and production level pricing that we've been trying to put out for the last year, and changing the way that crystal reveal sabers are done. So, these will be going up for sale with our next Flex run on Friday, May 31st. That is next Friday, coming up. Of course, like most of our sales, they start at 12 noon, so that's 12 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. So if you're not in the U.S., look that up. It's Eastern U.S. time. And that's next Friday, May 31st, 12 p.m. noon, vadersvault.com. Look for it. Our next Flex run, you'll be able to buy the standard version here with removable battery, or the Kyber Flex Edition with the dual crystal chamber. Thanks again, and enjoy your sabers.